Okay, good morning, August 26th, 2026. Sorry, so I was just recording and went through the pre-market prep and the notes from yesterday, but my computer's having issues, so I had to restart it. So just to recap really quick, so good action on Monday, really quiet market yesterday, but yesterday we had U.S. Capital Financial Run, Japan Internet Comms, Hong Kong Industrial, UAE Software Tech, and Israel Auto Industrial. So kind of random. Monday we had a lot of the medical devices US run. That's what I was kind of hoping for yesterday. But we'll see what kind of action comes in today. Macros are sort of mixed. We had oil come back down, and crypto's hanging out around that 78 spot. So hopefully crypto gets another push, and consumer sentiment returns back to a more excited place. But yeah, today looking for those US medical devices and any trend continuations from yesterday. So yeah, just jumping in. Gotta kind of catch up because I had to restart everything, all these applications here. So just gonna jump in and see what kind of volume's coming in this morning. I was able to clean this list up a bit yesterday, so get rid of some of the stuff that wasn't running, so I should be able to get through these quicker. Looks like we got some move on MSS. Okay. Eliminates all outstanding convertible notes, removing legacy financing. Okay, so getting rid of dilution, it looks like. So that's a legitimate catalyst over a mill on that bar. And we have been seeing these 3-month bounce plays. So we'll see how that one turns out. I need to check it for dilution. So possibly in that lower 170s spot at that 38. That's usually a decent level. So let me just check it for dilution. MSS is U.S. consumer grocery, which has been solid this year. Cash flow positive, warrants at 9s, so pretty safe. It kind of fits the yearly trend of the consumer defensive stocks. So it looks like an entry, kind of lower 170s area would be good. Yeah, pretty weird how quiet the market was, at least in my price range yesterday. I was definitely expecting more just based on Monday's action, but we could see that come back today. If yesterday was just sort of a relief day. But yeah, that's it for that. Check the Asian sector. this has been an interesting year for sure, with the whole Iran thing and how the market shifts according to that. And whatever else is going on in the world. Small cap's not necessarily as affected by the larger macros, but it definitely plays a role. The macros definitely play a role in small cap. Okay, so some volume on LBGJ. Consider it. Looks like some volume there, but it's already sub 10 cents. I don't really ever, I don't know if I've ever traded sub 10 cents. I mean, I'll trade in the 9s and 8s, but once it gets below that, it's just kind of over for me. Yeah, this year has been lots of Asian theme, the year of the fire horse, and just a bunch of Asian tickers. Moving. Looks like some decent, what was that? So, wow, almost 12 mil volume. Looks like trading higher net supplemental agreement, calling its convertible note canceling. So another dilution cancellation. I think if we check the notes, there was a runner yesterday. Was it yesterday? What was yesterday? I don't see it written down, but I thought there was a continuation. Continue listing in Japan. So that was our main runner yesterday, actually, was that cancellation. Or, well, no, that's a bit different than canceling dilution, but it feels kind of similar for some reason. So weird, very interesting structure with these pre-market supports is a bit high. Still a bit high. Looks like the lowest support. That's one of those weird looking Chinese flatliners. Actually, what even is, I think YYGH is Chinese. Let me just confirm that. Singapore, actually. Okay, my bad. Singapore. Cash positive. Warrants at 48. Unrestricted shelf, unrestricted shelf. Both are registered, but they're cash positive pretty significantly. So it's still like a lower entry. There's a potential potential like 170. That 140 is ideal. So consider it. UCMD woke up. Got a 12 catalyst. What does UCMD know is China? It's gotta be, yeah, China health info, healthcare, cash flow. Warrants at 0 cents, a million issued. Unrestricted shelf times 2. Okay, just gotta check Israel. We just have about Israel move yesterday. Smackdown on Nexer. Okay, so not much. I'm just gonna jump into the scan. Rich Tech Robotics is usually a pretty good runner. But looks like a pretty light volume. Had some volume yesterday. It's a robotics company. Could wake up. Looks like it's waking up actually. So keep it in mind if it does pop up again. Looks like some more China. PLAG. DAIC. Pretty high. Yeah, kind of weird how we got the big U.S. medical device surges on Monday, and now they just seem to have gone away. VCIG, you got a reverse split pump here. What is VCIG? Malaysia Consulting Industrials. Why are you not in my list here? So something to consider. VCIG, we got XPON. Too high. SMTK again. I think we looked at that earlier. Still too high. Is a recent reverse split. SOAR. Got a pre-market squeeze. Oh, that's pretty low priced. U.S. Airlines. Okay, So yeah, I really don't like trading airlines. For some reason, I just don't get them right. But it looks kind of appealing. It's a lower priced stock. So I guess if I were to trade it, I'd take a really low entry, probably around 17 if it did happen to make it that low. I mean, I didn't even check the. So yeah, probably right about 17. But yeah, again, I really don't like trading the airlines just because of my experience with them. But if it's low enough, I might consider an entry. Just make sure it doesn't have dilution. So airlines, industrials, luxury jets. Warrants at 180, so pretty low right now. So we have a light run on this is a US medical device. Healthcare. It's already pretty low, but it doesn't look, it's over a mil volume there, so it could be a contender. Kind of a little scoop. True Golf got a run yesterday after hours. US consumer tech, cash positive. Looks decent. But it's kind of coming off that backside, so 3-month bounce sort of deal. Something to consider. And then last but not least is Airstopped. Already pretty high. So, okay, that's the list for today. Just gonna do a quick coffee break and then come right back up. Still got about 12 minutes till market open. VCIG kind of tempted buy, but it's in the threes. I usually trade in the threes. Jerk off. True Golf could be a good one, but I'm just not feeling it. I need UWE is our first medical device company. MSS is, I think it's U.S. Industrials, U.S. Consumer, so that's a good one. MSS, I guess I got about 6 minutes till market opens. Nothing. LBGJ's got some volume, but not much. TFSC looks like it wants to bounce, but nothing I'm going to do with it today. Same with Curie. BQ is the same. Okay, so got sort of a selection here. Okay, just a couple seconds until market open. Oh, sorry, no, we got 4 minutes. Okay. So sometime YYGH. Some sort of something like maybe 357 into the 340s, but not my top choice. Okay, so UWE is a sector play. It's pretty low volume right here. It's kind of zipper lining, which I don't like, although there was a big blast of volume here. No catalysts other than the 12 cat. So could be kind of a late, potentially a late runner. So I'll just keep an eye on it. $170s. So both of these are actually in the 170s. We're looking. So kind of at the same spot on both of them. Yeah, either one. ZCMD potentially 77. Was pretty volatile. It's big fluctuations. 72 I'd feel a bit better at. Okay, 30 seconds. CCMG B divided by 0.74, we got 12. So it looks like kind of a China theme with one US, which yeah, the US ones have been good. Okay, let's see what happens. Looks like VCIG got that crack into the 340s right off the bat. Kind of crazy. That would have been a quick trade there, but yeah, I don't know. Just I'm not a huge player in the threes for whatever reason. Maybe eventually, but not right now. So weird. So if VCIG comes down into the twos, like that 296 spot, that'd be better. Looks like we might get our crack on YYGH. Just kind of looking at the 170 area in here. Looks like MSS wants to bounce off the red line. Looking at that pull. Hopefully the blue line meets up with this support here. That'd be more ideal. Okay, so crazy crack there. Just took a bit of a loss on that. That was weird. I did not check it for dilution. That's what I was. I'm kind of assuming almost that there was dilution in this. Which would feel pretty dumb if there was. I guess not. Huh. Just weird. Crack on that. So yeah, not the best idea. This is a really strange thing that just happened. It was like really slow to fill and then I guess halted. Into that. So I don't really know what happened. It doesn't look like it should have halted because it was such a low volume. Okay. So weird. It's still stuck right where I got out. I guess fortunately I was able to get out where I did. If it's gonna crack more or it could squeeze up, I don't know. So right now looking at MSS and YYGH. Looks like macros are mixed. Kind of flat. pretty choppy on YYGH, even though there is good volume there. This is like the weirdest thing I've seen, and just happened to trade it. I guess my entry was a bit lower than that. Still weird. Looks like I got a decent catalyst too. So far, looking at MSS, just waiting for this to break down. Really nice if it does meet the blue line at that 170 support, or at least get close. It's looking like it's trying to double bottom off of that 184 spot, but it would be kind of a wild place to do that. What VCIG is? Oh, it cracked. Okay, I thought it was up, but yeah, crack again. It's to the 240s. So weird. And that's why you have stop losses, because that could happen. So it looks like it did double bottom. But still, hopefully we get a pull to this spot and then get the main run. Hopefully this is just a little pre-run there. Yeah, absolute smackdown on VCIG for some reason. It did look sort of weak somehow. I feel like I've lost on this chart before. Or something similar. I didn't break my rule of trading the threes. I did wait for it to crack into the 290 area, which I thought it would like at least bounce a little bit. but just went straight down. I guess shorts are slamming it. Just a little breakout on YYGH, potential 2 support. Maybe it's going to trade in a tighter range. Potential play here, right here. It just happened. So I'll just put a fake trade because I want to be patient for MSS. Looks like that cracked. So still potential in the 170s. This is a challenge with the dip buying. Sometimes you get these just waterfalls. But yeah, didn't really fully expect such a big pull there. I thought it would at least hang out in the 3s. Okay, so that was quick. Crazy. That was a lot faster than I expected. But we did get that crack to the blue line. Dang near right there, precisely on it. It took the trade, it filled at 172, and then took it up like to the think it was like 78 something. So pretty crazy, kind of scary, because how quick that happened. That was called a flash crack, I think. I'd name it just a flash crack. I don't like flash cracks, which we also just got on VCIG. So I'm going to actually write a warning to myself that we are getting flash cracks. Which, I mean, it worked. It's just really quick, and then if there's a flash crack here, there could be another flash crack somewhere else, and sometimes they work in your favor. Kind of like this sort of did, because it happened, that was just a couple seconds. And I do think this could be the main squeeze. I just got a little bit scared because of the speed of that, and it is going higher. It's really climbing. So pretty decent trade, and like we were looking for, it did line up with that blue line like perfectly, right at that support. So it is a sort of an ideal buy. I just got a little panicked because of the speed. So we'll keep it in mind for next time. So that is it. So MSS, or yeah, those MSS filled at like 172.5, and then some profit. So I think on the day, or sorry, for the next, so pretty much a scratch on the day. Probably like right exactly at a scratch. So it was better than losing. I wish that VCIG worked out a little better. This was a cool trade. I like it because it lined up right at that support line with the blue line. It just happened so quick. I would have preferred kind of a creep down rather than just a full-on slam. So I'd say next stop's probably like right in this area if it does break down more. But yeah, interesting day. Two new things I haven't, well, I mean, I've seen this before, but especially VCIG, I haven't seen like a low volume halt. And it's such a fade, like to all this all-time lows too. No, it's not. Or where are we? 260s. So yeah, not quite all-time lows, but pretty close. And off of a reverse split, you'd think there'd be more power. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. See how this one plays out. See how we just looked at that one, YYGH plays out. Still looking at that one, the lower 170 spot, but I'm out of trades for the day. So if I just do an imaginary one there. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and being a part of this journey.